Hey gamers, Rob from ZborGaming here, and today I want to talk about the two new weapons they just released in Season 4. Take a look at them, see how they stack up, and give you an idea of what to expect when unlocking and playing with both of these weapons. Now, I've unlocked both of these weapons so far. I played some multiplayer with both of them. I'm not going to say either of these weapons are game-breaking yet, but let me get into the details, show you some numbers, and give you an idea of what to expect when you unlock these weapons. So, first weapon we're going to take a look at is the CR-56 AMAX. Now, on my website, ZborGaming.com, I have an entire damage range chart that sort of plots out all the assault rifles against each other, their damage, over range, time to kill values, and it's all plotted out here in color. So go ahead, take a look at that. I know this is going to be really hard to see. You won't be able to see any of the numbers here, but I'm going to zoom in on these and show you what's going on. So the CR-56 AMAX recoil is very similar to the AK-47, but this one kicks to the left, the AK-47 kicks to the right, and the AK-47 has higher total vertical recoil than the CR-56 does. ADS speed is 259 milliseconds, and this is to the middle to bottom of the assault rifle group. Movement speed is 94%, which is again pretty standard for an assault rifle. So let's go ahead here, and if we look at the CR-56 AMAX and we look at and compare it to the other assault rifles, it is most closely going to look like the AK-47 when you play with it. So you can see here at the top I have the damage range profile, the AK-47, and then below it is the profile for the CR-56. You can see here that the CR-56 does have one extra damage range in here that the AK-47 doesn't have, but you can see that the CR-56 has a faster rate of fire and faster time to kill values than the AK-47 does at 2, 3, and 4 bullets. So what does this look like when we compare them? So if you do a comparison top to bottom, everything I have highlighted here in pink, the CR-56 has a faster time to kill than the AK-47. So basically what this means is up to 40 meters, head and chest shots will kill faster than the AK-47. And stomach and limb shots will kill faster than the AK-47 basically at every range except for this little one right here between 22.5 and 28 meters. So what can you expect from the CR-56? The base ammo is pretty much going to perform almost exactly like the AK-47. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hardcore. So in hardcore, though, there is a bit of a difference here. The AK-47 is always a one-shot kill in hardcore. The CR-56 to the stomach and limbs over 40 meters is actually going to be a two-shot kill. So there is going to be a little bit difference in hardcore. The CR-56 will not be a complete one-shot kill like the AK-47 is. Now, if we take a look at the M67 ammo that comes with the CR-56, it's basically turns the gun into a hybrid between the FAL and the SKS. However, it has a slower fire rate and half the ammo of both of those weapons. So unhappy face here. This really isn't a good thing. And when we do the comparison, you can see here it also has slower time to kill values than both of those weapons. And if we do the comparison, compared to the FAL, the CR-56 will kill faster with the M67 ammo. Now note that when you use this, it turns the gun into a semi-auto. So it does have a one-shot headshot potential, and it will kill faster than the FAL, under 23 meters to the head and the stomach, in this little range right here between 45 and 52 or 53 meters. But outside of that, the FAL is going to kill faster at every other range. Now, compared to the SKS, it's basically no contest. SKS will win every time across every range. Has faster time to kill. Even if you're looking for that one-shot headshot with the CR-56, the SKS goes all the way out to 55 meters. The CR-56 only at 23. So if you're looking to use this ammo, honestly, I wouldn't even touch it. It will be a one-shot kill in hardcore at all ranges, so that is a benefit. But you're better off, frankly, running with the SKS. It has a faster fire rate, double the ammo, um, and you'd just be better off. So frankly, I would just avoid this ammo. It looks like it's more of a novelty. They threw in the fact that you can get an assault rifle that has a one-shot headshot potential, but really you might as well just run with a marksman rifle. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Fennec, see how this compares. Again, this damage range comparison chart is on my website, and the link will be in the description below. Recoil for this is slightly up and to the left. It sort of scatters all over though, whereas some of the other SMGs have more of a linear profile. This one jumps around quite a bit. The ADS speed to 196 milliseconds, which makes it one of the slower SMGs towards the bottom, and the movement speed is pretty standard amongst the SMGs, around 97%. So let's see how this stacks up against the other SMGs. So you can see here that with the base ammo, the Fennec most is comparable to the MP7 and the P90 in the damage profiles. You can see though it has a very fast rate of fire at 1100 RPM, only has 30 rounds in the magazine though. You can see its time to kill values are faster than both the MP7 and the P90. So if we do some direct comparisons here, let's see how the Fennec compares to the MP7 and the P90. So if we compare the Fennec to the MP7, you can see that for almost all damage ranges as well as hit locations, it outperforms the MP7 except for headshots over 21 meters and any damage between 8.5 and 12.5 meters. So the question here is this an MP7 killer? It basically outperforms the MP7, especially at close range if you want to get close quarters. However, you do get 10 less bullets starting off with the base ammo. You do have a 40 round conversion that you can add to take it up to the 40 rounds of the MP7. And the other thing here though is the recoil is a lot more scattered. So you may have a harder time hitting some of these bullets. So I don't know if it's necessarily an MP7 killer, but expect it to perform very similar to the MP7. Now, let's compare this to the P90. You can see compared to the P90, at all except for these two specific ranges, which are 8.5 to 12 and 21 to 27.5, it has a faster time to kill. Again, though, the recoil is less reliable than the P90 is, as well as you get 20 less bullets in the magazine. So keep that in mind. This gun with the base ammo is going to perform very similarly to the MP7 and the P90. And there's just a couple little damage ranges in here to where it will have slower time to kills. But definitely check the weapon out. It's new. Shoots super fast. I had a little bit of a hard time controlling it a bit. But again, I don't have a lot of attachments. I only have this gun at like level 10 or something right now. So it will remain to see once we add a lot of attachments to it, what you can do to craft this weapon. And it does have some very interesting attachments with it. So lastly, let's go ahead and take a look at the burst mod with the Fennec. So the Fennec, similar to the Striker 45, has some hollow point rounds. And in this case, the Fennec Burst outperforms the Striker 45 Burst at all hit locations and all ranges. It frankly is far superior to the Striker 45 Burst mod. The Striker 45 really holds nothing against the Fennec Burst when it comes to this. Now the Striker will probably have a lot better recoil properties, so you'll hit those targets at longer range. But doing some initial recoil testing, the burst looks to be very accurate. So with that, if you want to run the burst and you like running the Striker 45 burst, it looks like the Fennec Burst is going to outperform it across the board. So with that, that's all I got in the video. Wanted to give you guys some comparisons, give you an idea of what to expect with the two new weapons. I don't know if either of them are game changing yet. That'll remain to be seen. I've used them. Um, they both look like they're pretty solid. But with that, um, be on the lookout. I'm going to work on putting the weapon guides. If you guys have been around my channel, you know I got really detailed weapon guides. These will be probably two of the next weapon guides I put out. I have both the guns unlocked. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to gather some of the data, the information, the various attachment unlock levels. So stick around. I got a lot of information coming on the channel. Please comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. And again, hey, thanks for watching.